Okay. I don't think I actually lost any... Yeah, we didn't lose any recording. That's good. I've mostly just been considering what to do. Okay, so let's get rid of this combo. I'm gonna go after the Sonorous Prophet. I believe in myself, but I think I want to bring largely my butt-kicking party. And let's bring Hertz along. He's got Necromania, which is kind of worrying. Oh, is there anybody else that we want other than Hertz? Or we could bring Lefty. Yeah, how hard is the Sonorous Prophet? Anybody know? Because we could also bring, like, Shags and Scoobs along. Stress heal, decent bleed. But I think I'd rather bring Hertz. Because, yeah, getting the Nameless Sword, 15% damage, and the EXP bonus would be really helpful for grinding here. Now, is he leveled up? Yeah. Yeah, his stuff has been ranked up. Let's go Hertz. Hopefully he won't hold us back. So, Raving Madman, Doombear, Apocalyptic Herald. Whatever his role, there is a sickness in his wild sermons that must be silenced. Dispose of this prophet. Because, yeah, I think Hertz is a fine secondary. Do we have any trinkets to give to him? No, but we have a trinket to give to him. So extra damage, that's fine. Extra prot. Might be helpful, but I want to go with this. So speed, damage. He does eat more, but honestly, food doesn't bug me too much. Blight skill chance, blight skill chance. Otherwise, we could do extra accuracy. Oh, let's see. Accuracy mod -5. Yeah, let's get rid of this one in favor of this. She'll be slow, but hopefully she won't miss much. Otherwise, we have stress damage, Vestal stuff, movement speed. Stun skill chance, no. Disease resist, stun resist, and the rest is all Vestal. Or Musketeer. I guess we can go here. I could give him the heavy boots. Ah, but that does make him slower, though. That's tough. Yeah, let's just go with this. Good luck, me. You're gonna need it, probably. Okay. Let's see. So we've got holy water, cures. Let's grab another shovel and a key, just in case. I've got all the food that I can pack. Yeah, this should be fine.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
Okay, so you want to aim for the back line. I think I'll be fine.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Okay. Yeah, we've got a really good combo for going for the back line and really good healing.
Waiting to be spent.
Stress, I think, is going to be consistently the biggest problem I run into with this party. Maybe? Maybe not. I mean, we've got a Vestal.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Usually going for the Vestal is a good idea. Alright, let's just interact with the Altar of Light. So 20% damage boost on top of his pre-existing 25%. He is going to be a punchy fellow. Zealous accusation.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay, correction. I remember why I like these guys. Let's see. Emboldening Vapors. I don't actually know if that's going to help that much, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Punish!
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Let's see. And I can't stun these guys, so we should just do Judgment.
Back
there
to
we
the
go.
Pit. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. This is a pretty punchy group. I don't think we actually have any medicinal herbs. I kind of forget to bring those along, but at the same time, whatever. Ow.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Yeah, so I might figure out how to squeeze in the Houndmaster into a party comp like this. Hard to say exactly what I'd do, though. Maybe I'd switch out the Plague Doctor. Maybe. It's hard to say, because, like, the Flagellant is crazy good. I don't know. Wow. Alright. This works out for me. Let's do we do Blinding Gas? He's bleeding. Yeah, let's just stun him. That third guy is kind of resilient. Oh. Not too worried about it. And he loses the stun. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got a really slow team as a result of the things I'm rolling. Wow, look at all this damage that's spread around. Never mind!
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Could squeeze him in easily, send 5 people instead of 4. Is there a mod that lets me bring as many people as I want? Because I don't think I'll get that mod immediately, but I think that would be an absolute lark. To just bring along like 6 people for once and just be like, yes, this is balanced. Okay, and if I do that, I think no matter what, he dies. Because 3, 4, oh yeah, he's done. Super done. Never mind, not super done. He'll get there. Let's see, what else do we have? Torch. Might as well get some free lighting while we're here.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I was hoping we get another round with the Vestal for a team heal, but no dice. Oh well. I think being flatulent in battle would distract you. No. He farts. Like, he farts to fight. Okay, this is... Poor Flagellant is not going to be particularly great on this one. Oh, that's fine.
Sedated.
Alright, let's see. So I could Rain of Sorrows, or let's just wail on these guys, see if I can go for the Bone Soldier. Not exactly. Oh well.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Not that that's actually really a big deal. Getting crit by enemies is shockingly not actually that painful. Okay. Hello.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, does the Flagellant even have any bleed-related moves? I don't think he does. Because, yeah, his baseline damage is actually really garbage. Most of what he rolls with. I could probably do Zealous Accusation.
Press this advantage.
Move
Give them
forward.
no quarter.
I think if you get them to the front line, they don't even shoot anymore. Let's do Blade Grenade. I'm just gonna keep hitting them with the scroll. Keep moving them forward. Make them useless. Yes, bayonet jab. The only party member that can deal
A
with
momentary abatement.
I really like that stress heal on the Vestal. That feels good.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Like, I don't know how to describe... Because I don't think healing at all had any stress heal at all. Back in, like, when this game first came out. And it feels so much better now that it's been changed in that manner. Because, yeah, I actually feel like I can... beat this. How are we doing on light? Let's do this. I can manage stress levels most of the time now. It does feel like the enemies are a little bit more, Would I go with punchy? It does seem like they give you a lot more stress than they used to. That doesn't bug me too much either. Alright. More team heal. I'm farming stress off of this dude.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, we're back up to full. Death. Perfect.
A trifling victory. But a victory
I
nonetheless.
do miss Dismas, though. Dismas is, like, always the best. I like to imagine the Crusaders trying to teach them how to read. Zombies. It's like, look, just read Clifford the Big Red Dog, and you won't feel like eating my brains anymore. They're like, bones. Would you like a taste of my cup? It's full of goo and badness. It'll make you all stressed out and mad. No? A shame. It's a lovely cup of coconuts. Probably should have actually gone for the guy in the back, but whatever. Can I name the Crusader Let There Be Light? Nope. He is the one of two characters I will not rename over this over the course of this series. Normally, I would consider it if I didn't have like another a character with a better name, but Renaud and Dismas are two special little characters that I'm not gonna say I'm not allowed to not rename them, but they're the starting pair. It would feel weird not to. They're not doing so great. Right, is it your turn? Perfect. Sanguinate. You. God. Oh. And because he missed, we didn't even get the heal. Oh, that's real scary. Yeah, so if you miss with a sanguinate, puts you in a bad way. Well, let's get rid of Cupsley, because he sucks. And, well, let's heal him a little bit. I don't think that I think he's still below 40%. Nope. Damn it. Alright, whatever. As long as he doesn't get crit for, like, 12 in the next one. What is this?
Be wary.
Lead resist.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Isn't there a character that self-bleeds often? I think there is. Well, I'm gonna stick it on him anyway. Oh, right. I forgot. I've got this treasure chest here. I'm, like, totally ignoring, curios and treasures today. And I don't really know why. It's just kind of happening. Oh well. More loot.
If only treasure
money,
could
though.
staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I wish you could actually buy, like, portraits and so on and so forth. Let's, nah, let's stun the spider in the back. Hopefully I can do a sanguinate again, or maybe I'll just do the healing move, because missing with the sanguinate is kind of a pain in the butt. No, stop hitting him. Go for my Crusader.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Oh, it's fine. Fine. Stupid game. Let me do my thing.
Executed with impunity.
Aim for the flagellant. He needs his farts. Or at least our stress is so mad low we don't have to worry about anything. Let's see. I guess we'll just buff him up. I could have maybe just buffed the...
quickens.
I could have just buffed the flagellant, gone for the heal. Yeah, let's just go for some heals on this guy. I do other things, but let's see, how much light do we have left? Not much. Well, no, we've barely lost any light.
As
but
the
considering
light
this
gains
spider
purchase,
dies the moment it takes its turn,
spirits are lifted,
I might as well get, you know,
and purpose
offload
is
a little
made
bit
clear.
of the stress from my torches, which really isn't a big deal now that I'm looking at it. Let's see. Hello!
Another one falls.
I might have to consider upping his speed or something at that point. Starting with Zealous Accusation is really helpful. Let's just do a judgment. Try and kill this guy. Never mind. Not succeed. Owie. fine. We've got some ace healers. I'm not terribly worried. Is that one gonna leave a corpse? Yeah, it is. No. Oh. I guess honestly we can just keep lobbing plague grenades, which almost never fail. Ooh. Free corpse crit. Which doesn't make him feel better. Which doesn't make me feel better. I was really hoping I could use the corpse crit to de-stress him yet further. To be honest, we don't need to really think about that much. Okay, so we've got some things. Let's get rid of the blood. I know we need that for things, but I don't think we need it here. And stun resist on the thralls. Minor. Okay. Portraits and onwards. I don't know if... I think I might just get rid of the anti-venom.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
The next time we run into one of these. Okay, 80%, 90%. Oh, Plague Knights are... Plague Doctors are actually rather successful getting rid of traps. I guess it kind of makes sense. I wonder if there's any of the, I wonder if there's any classes that specifically, like, specialize in not taking negative consequences for those. Yeah, I don't have any medicinal herbs. Like, I'm like a rogue in D&D. Holy shit, I just realized. I really want to play this, but, like, just D&D. I think I've said that I want to play, like, a Darkest Dungeon D&D campaign before. You know, kind of like this layout. But, like, I would love to see Wizards of the Coast just ape this style of game for a dungeon crawler.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Was that there? I don't think I saw that. That's fine, we'll camp before the boss fight anyway. We are 2 rooms away, and we're not running into a whole lot of fights. Okay, well we've got 2 fights and then the boss. That should be easy enough. But, like, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons, and it always feels like they're completely squandering. Styles in setting or gameplay? Gameplay. You know, kind of, group of, party of 4 adventuring into a dungeon. In fact, I'd actually prefer it if it almost, like, you know, it had a couple of, like, quality of life improvements, maybe? Now does this court? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Ah, it doesn't kill her. But that's fine. But, you know, a little bit of, like, some quality of life improvements for, like, moving around and stuff. You know, maybe a bit easier to traverse the halls. Maybe? Eratus looks amazing. Have I checked it out? They sent me a key, actually. So, I would actually really like to play Eratus soonish. But, so, you know, maybe you're going into a dungeon, you find shopkeepers, you find towns, whatever. Almost plays more like Diablo or Torchlight 1, where you're just constantly going further and further in.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And then,
finding the stuff is only the first test.
Kind of plays like D&D.
Now it must be carried home.
There's a number of ways they could do it, and I would love to see it, because, like, there was a... Oh, shoot, what was the D&D game that came out recently? It was, like, kind of based off of 4th edition, and it was just bad. I don't even know how to describe it, apart from just, like, kind of distaste. I tried. I wanted to like it. Because I'm usually such a big D&D buff, but there was no redeeming it. There was kind of redeeming it, but it felt like a weird mix between some of the bad parts of 4th edition, some kind of like weird tactical gameplay that wasn't very fun, and like mobile game mechanics. So like you kind of regrinded levels, and it's just like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. 4th edition is just bad. So that makes sense. There's actually... So 4th edition would have made a great video game. But it had no business being an actual, like, Dungeons and Dragons edition. Like, you know, it could have Let's see. She has 3 bleed. Let's just kill her. It could have been amazing, but it was too far from the standard formula, I think, which is part of it. Because, like, the whole, like, moves and, like, moves per encounter, moves per round, whatever, like, that would have worked amazingly well in, like, Dungeons & Dragons Online. Because I tried playing Dungeons & Dragons Online, and it was unsoloable.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, the debuff amulet is pretty damn good. Does stun count as a debuff? Because if that's the case, No. Debuffs are these. That's actually none. We should go with none of those. Let's lose the anti-venom for the sapphire. Okay, and we also have this guy. We're back in the runes. So what about this thing? Chance for a buff. Okay, so first and foremost, we're not gonna leave. We're gonna camp here.
Gathered
Eat
close
food,
in
'cause I got
tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, sanctuary, so we don't have to worry about getting ambushed here. Zealous speech, no. No. Reduce stress. Do we have any buffs? Self-medicate. Reduce stress by 10. Heal. Remove light bleed and accuracy. Extra accuracy and dodge. 1 companion. Time cost 3. How much does pep... Okay, encourage doesn't take much. So let's bless... Bless him. I mean, he's my bruiser. And we want to pep talk her. There we go. No stress left. Let's see. A neat trick. You can camp with the loot screens up so you don't have to drop stuff.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
That's cool. We also get the Runes Adventurer perk on Renauld. So, reduced stress damage. Not exactly the most helpful. That's fine. Yeah, we've got plenty of supplies. Whole team's more or less peak right now. Let's go see if this sucker is particularly tough or not. Or isn't that bad to you, considering we started with 4s.
The madman hides there, behind the pews,
a little biased.
spouting his mindless drivel.
Okay, well, we've got Reign of Sorrows. He has no bleed resistance either, which is awesome. Let's do Bulwark of Faith for this one. Okay, now, is he is completely resistant to stun. Those pew blockades are kind of tough to get through, too. Okay, do we do Plague Grenade or Emboldening Vapors? I'm just gonna buff him up pretty hard. Okay, so he will blight me. Ow! Holy shit. Okay, there's some damage. But maybe we'll be okay. What's prognostication? I don't necessarily know. But we do have Redeem. Oh, which has limited amounts. I could sanguinate in the back. But no, let's redeem her. Because, like, we took a lot of damage there, and that's not something we want to deal with. Did he just puke on you? Yeah, he just puked on me. Okay, there. So he's got a massive amount of stats. Let's heal her up there. Yeah, so this guy is kind of a rough, tough customer. Ow, fuck. 23 damage! Oh, the beam indicates where the rubble will fall down. Okay.
Precision and power.
There's not much I can do apart from healing. I could punish, or I could do Rain of Sorrows. Well, I can't get the pews to bleed. So I'm just gonna wail on him. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, they dodged it though. Oh, sweet biz. Okay. Doing it again. Alright, let's see. I don't know if there's a better way to handle this. Move the flagellant onto the red beam to soak hits. Yeah. Problem is I didn't set my team for that. Let's move him back. You're right about that. Who's more important? Well, she'll be on Death's Door, but we can repeatedly heal out of Death's Door, potentially.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Okay. Bubble of Rune. She dodged it. Alright.
Perched
Good
at the
shit.
very
Oh, he's
precipice
down on
of
Death's Door
oblivion.
already. Fuck. Okay, prognostication. That'll be fine. Okay. So let's keep tearing our way through these pews. I don't know if that actually weakens him at all. Let's see. And if we move her here, we can start doing incision. Okay, he's Death's Door. We have Blight. But we also have a Sanguinate, which heals him up. Okay. Divine Comfort. We're taking some hits here, but we've got him below half. I forgot how freaking powerful this guy is. Yeah, watch out, the Blight can kill you. Yep. I know. Okay, so just that one. Don't know how much HP she has. That's okay, because I can potentially kill him within a round. She's got 20, so unless we get hella mucked, we've got this in the bag. Alright, let's preemptively heal her to full. Okay. And I believe between all of the debuffs that I've tossed on him, there he goes.
Of recognition were dubious at best.
Alright, so we get...
They are ridiculous.
Interesting. Okay, so because we broke the pews, we get extra money. That's kind of cool, actually. Let's see, we'll lose the torches. Cool. And we're done. That was tough, though. That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. So, note to self, Sonorous Prophet, scary business. Now, is there another Sonorous Prophet? Or do you only ever fight him once? Oh, looks like we picked up some diseases, too. Scurvy, tapeworm, zoophobia. Alright, yeah. So these guys are going to need some R&R while we...
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
These guys will need some R&R while we go about our business. So, let's get rid of Scurvy. Get rid of Tapeworm. Dismiss. Ashen. Blight Resist. Replaced Germaphobe. Otherwise, what's the Emerald Healer have? Anemic. Hertz has the obsession with corpses. Get rid of Necromania. That might be a little bit more helpful here. Okay. Let's see, while we're at it, Hertz... Oh, cannot be upgraded. Even at this point. Okay. So... Emerald Herald is kind of doing fine. Despite everything. So we could bring her along to whatever. What else do we have? We've got this. I was hoping for an arbalist. But no dice. Let's see about Armorsmith level 2. Can I get it? I need a couple more scripts. Let's see if I can... Let's get armor smithing level 2.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Because, yeah, what I'm going to save up for is experienced recruits. Heroes of Resolve level 1 will sometimes appear. Yeah, because I don't want the level 0s at this point. They're not very good. Okay, so Dismas is... We could bring Dismas back. We should probably still play as the other characters, though. We need resources more than anything. And trinkets. Let's see. Yeah, that's another debuff amulet. Lamia. Extra damage, extra crit, reduced... Nope. Hard pass. Falconer, dodge chance, or cove. Leper. Extra damage if in position 1. Reduced virtue chance. What do I need for resources? I kind of need just whatever. Bedtime story. Accuracy versus mark, crit versus mark, debuff skill chance, move skill chance. Huh. And that would be good. Because that would mean I could just go on a marking frenzy. If only. Okay, so what's the next one? Kill one necromancer. We get Poor Man's Sword. Small amount of damage increase, but way more resolve EXP. Which actually is something that I could probably roll with. Well, how about we do this? Buff Skeletor. Shags and Scoobs. Do we have anybody else that does marks? I think... No, he marks himself. So he's not what we need here. Japan. Japan can mark. And heal. Who else can mark? Bypass stealth. And none of her abilities are related to marks. Stun. Self-mark target. So that's not what I'm looking for. What about horrors? Okay. Consume mark activates riposte. Extra damage versus mark, consume mark. So, horrors is the other one that I want to bring along. No, not me. So, Brand marks a target. So all of these characters, I believe, will have a mark moves. Let's get rid of Flashbang for that one. Marks generally aren't worth it unless they've got a good overhaul. It makes them very good against single target. Oh, that marks self. That's the mark target. Cure bleed, extra stress. Yeah, I don't know if the Seraph is particularly useful for what I'm doing here. Alright, so Japan. Might as well upgrade Japan up. Buff Skeletor has been buffed. I guess let's sort by level. Let's see, so Shags and Scoobs have been buffed up. Let's take a look at what I can do here. Japan! I don't know about Weakening Curse. I assume it gets better. Yeah, I could actually see Weakening Curse being much better at a later date. But we probably want that. Demon's Pull's kind of good. But I want that over Sacrificial Stab. Yeah, potentially. Okay, so Japan, instead of Sacrificial Stab, you get Demon's Pull. And that's good. I guess the other thing we could look at is maybe camping skills. Because what do we have? Increased stress. Increased stress. Could get Encourage. Sure, how much is it? Ooh. That's pricey. Okay, what about you? All companions reduce stress. Hound's Watch. I'm gonna get those, because those are all really good. What about Buff Skeletor? Tracking, heal, stress heal. Extra damage against size 2 enemies. I don't actually know if that works particularly well here. Okay, so we're just gonna take this group and we're gonna go fight whatever. Oh, that reminds me. We've got some things. Let's see. Buff Skeletor. You get the Nameless Sword. What else do we have? Heavy Boots? Sure. Because we want him to be slow. Let's see. Stun skill chance. Damage versus stun. It'd be interesting to actually build this guy for a... No, we can't do stun punch on him, though. That's the extra damage for it. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a free thing. Reduce stress damage, extra move resist. We don't care about disease or virtue. He doesn't have a stun. I think there was a character that had like a group stun that I could do. But no. Okay, so we're not doing that one. What one am I doing? I don't even know. We could go... We should probably just go to the Wield. Let's get the Selfish Bracelet. It'd be interesting to try a Lamia, a DPS Lamia at some point. Maybe? Don't forget to change out Japan skills. Already did. Are we talking camping? Oh. No. Oh, you can only have a couple of camping skills. I forgot about that. So let's take off Man's Best Friend for Hound's Watch, I think. And Pep Talk for Encourage. There we go. Group stun. I want to say Hellion. I think Hellion can and Lamia 100% can. Otherwise I could do this one. I don't know when we're going to get a Falconer. Let's actually do this one. It'll be short. This is kind of a new team. And, oh yeah, we do not have time for a long one. I just looked at it. It's almost time for multiplayer. Let's send one back. Okay, so this is the Warrens. I don't even remember what you want to bring to the Warrens. The answer is medicinal herbs. No, it's medicinal herbs and then some.